Okay, so let's go talk about influences. You're an influence now to your students. Who influenced you going up through the ranks, going through school, going through your career? Who were two, three, four influences? You want to give a shout out to a couple of them? Who was a mentor? Who was a influence on you?
Well, I have had this instructor in culinary school who I was very fortunate to to also have as a boss in my previous teaching experience. His name is Michael Yap, Chef Mike Yap. So Chef Mike Yap was my instructor in culinary school, and I remember I am not sure if he already knew this, but he was very strict. He was very strict, very good skills, a very smart, prim, and proper man that with a commanding voice. So Chef Mike Yap was a very quiet man. He is a very serious man. When he walks or enter the classroom, everyone settles down. He doesn't have to raise his voice. He was just like say, class or guys, and everyone will shh, quiet.
He's got a presence in the classroom, huh?
Exactly. He has this presence that it amazes me even when he became a boss that sometimes I look at him and say, how come a man just walks in and everyone shh? And I wish I would earn that presence or voice. That you don't have to speak to be heard. You just walk in, stand tall, and everyone listens to you. But I think also his skills matters. I remember watching him do his demos. He's very precise, and he can really explain things. And I remember I was not feeling well for a few days already, but I can't miss his classes because again in culinary school the program is very shortened, and if you miss a class, that would affect your grades a lot. Just like a day of absence would cause you to fail. Okay. So I can't skip the class. So I went in for the class. It's a 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. class. And I was having fever at the time, but I didn't tell him. So by around 5:30 p.m., I was already, I almost fainted.
Wow.
I almost fainted. And so I didn't tell him that I wasn't feeling well. And then the next day he asked me, if you need anything, you let me know. And that was the first time that he smiled at me.
Wow.
I remember that. I'm not sure if I already told him. And that kind of inspired me to work harder and to um, earn as much experience that I could, so that one day if I become a teacher as well, I can have a student look at me and say, "This is someone I want to be like in a year's time." And I am not sure if I have told him already, but that incident really inspired me a lot. That this is someone I can look up to. This is someone um, I can just watch and wait for him to do his thing and learn something. And working for him um, was very tense for me because this was my former instructor who became a boss and colleague, and he saw me from the 16-year-old to the 29-year-old presently, and he would say, if you just see yourself how much you have grown, and then you realize a lot of years makes a lot of changes and do well to people. And that would be the advice I would like to give to the students. If you give yourself some time, it's even just 3 years, 5 years, it will do a lot to you, skills wise and experience and maturity. It will really widen your scope.
Yeah, school is supposed to change you, right? You're supposed to go into school and come out the other side a different person. You're supposed to change, mold, maybe better, maybe worse, but you should come out differently. And hopefully, those people that we interact with, students obviously, but teachers, make some kind of impression on us. And there's a few that do stick out. And as you mentioned, You have yours that almost become, a role model, a mentor that we can then try to emulate as we go through our careers.